Hello, people of the internet universe. Lily here. I'm really close to you, so I'm gonna back up. But I figured that since I'm behind on my video quota, I would just do a video on a random day of the week. Actually, it's Caitlin's day. Probably a reminder to do her video. We didn't even pick a theme this week. Crap. Wait, is it still the first week of the month? No. It's not. Oh. Whatever. So, anyway, I'm going to be doing another video today, just the heck of it. I don't know if I'll upload it today, but it's Tuesday, January 7th, so if it's not uploaded today, you'll know what date I filmed this on. That's not really of importance. But first, there's two little announcements. Announcement one is that I'm going to be start doing this thing on my video day. I don't know if Caitlin's going to follow my lead, but I'm doing it on my video day. And when I do random videos like this, but it's going to be Lily's question of the week. And I'll say it at the end of each video, and you can either comment below your answer to the question of the week, or find me on one of my social networking sites and use the hashtag Lily's question of the week. With your answer, obviously. So, that's public announcement one. Public announcement two, it's not really public, but I finished The Book Thief last night. And I don't know if any of you have read it. Oh, sorry, my neck hurts. But it was a wicked good book. I recommend you read it, but you're gonna get the feels really bad. I needed chocolate last night. You might want to keep like Nutella or like some Hershey's bars there, and some anxiety medicine. Like seriously. Oh, and a third public service announcement. The Teen Wolf season premiere was on. Yeah, on Monday. That was yesterday. It was on yesterday. And it was like so good. So good. Can't even. I fangirled all night. Like, so good. I fangirled all night after I finished crying over The Book Thief. Okay, so the real topic of this video is books. I've done another books video, but that was reviewing books. Now I'm going to talk about books I want to read. I have a really long list of them here that was hanging on my door. I'm probably going to Barnes & Noble this weekend, so I'm going to try to buy some of them. This isn't in any particular order. Like right now, two of the books that I have on this list are in my backpack. I'm almost done with one of them. I have to read the second one still. And I have a third one of the books literally right there. And you're on my bookshelf, so this would be why if I gesture to my shelf. Yeah. Alright. Anyway. First book I want to read is Beautiful Redemption. The books that are behind you are actually the rest of the books in that series, and Inheritance. I've read Beautiful Creatures, Beautiful Darkness, and Beautiful Chaos, and I still need to read Beautiful Redemption. The first three were really good, so I recommend the series to you. It's by Margaret Stoll and Cami Garcia. If you like fantasy, like fiction fantasy kind of books, because it's like real, but it's also like fantasy at the same time, so yeah. I recommend that. The second book on my list I want to read, I actually have to read it again because I don't remember anything that happens, is Allegiant. Because I pre-ordered it on my Nook, so I got it at midnight, and I was really excited, so I stayed up from like 6 a.m. to midnight, because it was a school day, to read it. And then I read it till like 4 a.m., and I had to get up at 6 a.m. again. And I haven't gotten the chance to reread it because I started another book, and I just keep starting new books, which I don't know why. But anyway, so I'm reading that later on after I've run out of books to read that I have on hand. So probably like February vacation or something when I finish that book and then I have to read. Anyway, so I just remember being like crying. So if you know what happens, please don't tell me, but comment below if you've read it. Comment below some of the books you want to read or you think I should read. And obviously comment below your answer to the question of the week. I'll probably put another one out on Saturday because I didn't put one out Sunday when I put up my video from Saturday. That was actually from the week before last week. Anyway, that was a mouthful. Okay. The third book I want to read is Crescendo. It's the sequel to Hush Hush by Becca Fitzpatrick. The first one was really good. The second one's really good so far, and I'm almost done it. It's in my backpack right there on my bed. But I recommend you read those two. The fourth book I want to read is a book a lot of people have read lately. It's by John Green. It's called The Fault in Our Stars. I've read An Abundance of Catherines and Looking for Alaska, but I haven't read The Fault in Our Stars, and it's actually in my backpack right now. I borrowed it from Caitlin, and I'm planning on reading it after I finish Crescendo, so maybe I'll do another book review after I read another 30 books, like, are on my list. There's 33 on this list. And then I've read the first two in this series. I think I actually did a review on them, but I have to read the last three. City of Glass, City of Fallen Angels, and City of Lost Souls. I read City of Bones and City of Ashes. They're all by Cassandra Clare. The first two were fabulous, and my best friend Hannah is totally obsessed with them. She carries the steel around with her. She wears their bracelets, their necklaces, their shirts. She has the movie. She has all the books. I don't know if she actually has all the books, but she's read the books. And then the next one's also by Cassandra Clare. Like, the next series I want to read is also by Cassandra Clare, the Clockwork series. Clockwork Angel, Clockwork Prince, and Clockwork Princess. I don't know if that's the order they go in. But those are the ones I want to read. And number 11 on my list, 11, is a book apparently a lot of people have read, and, like, I remember a lot of people reading it when I was, like, a couple years ago. Apparently it's a really quick read, but it's also really good. Caitlin actually recommended it. When You Reach Me. She has it. She said she let me borrow it if she could find it. So, yeah. The 12th book. 12th? 12. Yeah. You get the idea. The 12th book I want to read is Archangel. I found it at my school book fair. I read the back. It sounded fabulous. I didn't write down the author, and I don't know if it's part of a series or not. But it sounds fabulous. Anyway, and the 13th book on my list, ironically, I didn't do this on purpose, is 13 Reasons Why. It's about a girl who commits suicide, and she leaves a boy a set of tapes detailing because apparently she killed herself because of him, and she has 13 reasons why. And she leaves him a set of tapes, and each one has one of the reasons, and he listens to them all and whatever. Caitlin recommended it. She says she has it. She says I can borrow it. Next one, I don't actually know if it's a series. I'm fairly certain it is, but, like, all the covers from the side are, like, the same. They're just different colors, so I don't know if they're, like, different colors of the same book, at least on my English teacher's shelf. So I want to read Artemis Fowl. My 5th grade English and science teacher has actually recommended a lot of my favorite books, like the Aragon series, the Harry Potter series, the Hunger Games series, series of Unfortunate Events series. That was kind of a weird way to say that. Inkheart, Ink Death, and Ink Spell. So anyway, I need to read that because he recommended it too, and I never got to read it. And, like, I read all these books, like, that I just said in, like, the 5th grade, and I was gonna read this one too, but then I never did. So I need to read that. The 15th, okay, whoa. The 15th book on my list, oh my, can't even anymore, I'm done functioning for the day. The 15th book on my series, 1-5, is The Raven Boys by Maggie Steffvater. My friend recommended it. She said it was really good, my friend Amanda. She reads a lot of Maggie Steffvater's books. So I'm going to read that one. I don't actually know what it's about, but she said it's really good. So, and Maggie Steffvater usually is. So this number 16, 1-6, on my list is a book I read back in the 5th grade that my teacher hadn't actually recommended. And, like, at first I didn't really like it because it was kind of like a slow start, but then it just picked up and it was so good. But I don't actually remember really what happens. I don't remember the characters' names. But anyway, so I have to reread that so I can reread the rest, like, not reread, so I can originally read the rest of the series, because I never got to the rest of the series. So I want to read The Amulet of Samarkand, The Golem's Eye, and Ptolemy's Gate by Jonathan Stroud. Another book I have on here is The Screaming Staircase. It's also by Jonathan Stroud. Then this one is one of my favorite TV shows, and I have to finish the TV series, so that has to end before I can read the books, because apparently the books and the TV show are nothing alike, and I don't want the books to ruin the TV show for me because I love the TV show. The Vampire Diaries, that's good. That's supposed to be good. The TV show's really good. That's what I was just talking about. And then this one Amanda recommended, but it's about, like, aliens that come to our planet and stuff. So I'm not actually sure if I'll like it, but it's called Obsidian. comment below if you've ever read it. I know I've told you to comment a lot of things below. Comment below if you've ever read it, and I'm running out of time. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on, I can't see far away. But anyway, alright, so I need to read Obsidian, and then I just finished The Book Thief last night. So cross that off my list. It was fabulous. I recommend it to all. Then I need to read The Host, and then the James Dashner series, The Maze Runner, Death Cure, Kill Order, and I think there's another one, I'm not actually sure. Cloaked, Unearthly, and Bewitching. I don't know who they're by. I don't even know if they're part of the same series, but I have them written down like they are. Champion by Marie Lu. I read Prodigy and Legend, and I thought Prodigy was going to be the last book in the series. Like, I thought it was just a 2-book thing. And the ending of it, I was like, you can't end a series like that. It's like the ending of the Aragon series. It's not okay. But he said he might, like, elaborate in a different series. And the ending of the Fablehaven series. It leaves me with so many questions. Fablehaven's fabulous. I recommend it to all as well. And then the last one I have on my list is Foy of the Exiles. It's actually sitting right there. I haven't read it yet. I bought it at Barnes & Noble on Black Friday, just like on a whim. The cover looked good. The title sounded good. I didn't even read the back of the book until I got home with it. But I'm definitely a judge a book by the cover kind of person. Not with, like, people, but, like, with books. If I don't like the way a cover of the book looks or the title sounds, chances are I won't pick it. Like, if I'm at Barnes & Noble, chances are I won't pick it up to read it. But anyway, so comment below if you've read any of those. And this week's question of the week is, what are your New Year's resolution or resolutions? Mine is to finish the novel I'm writing, and then I'm going to try to get it published. If it doesn't get published, like, I'm not going to try immediately, obviously, but I might, like, publish it myself on Amazon, so I'll let you guys know about that in a video if I finish it this year, which hopefully I will. Comment below your answer to the question. Find me on my social media links, which will be in the description. And have a fabulous year. Happy 2014. Happy holidays, even though I'm late. I said it before, but anyway, I hope your holidays were fantastic. Goodbye. I love you.